Okay, I'm back. I just left the clearing. I did some wood knocks, I did some calls, and I got no answer. And I didn't find any tracks, I didn't see any sign. I think I've determined what was being thrown in the woods was acorns coming down through the trees, so that kind of rules that out. But there's nobody else out here. There's nobody else walking around in these woods. And I'm just about back to the picnic pavilion, which is, as you can see, is right there. And I just got a wood knock from behind me where I just came from. So I'm going back in that direction to see. I'm holding the camera in one hand, my knocker stick in the other hand, and I'm heading back that direction now because something definitely knocked in that direction where I just came from. I'm hearing a crow. Alright, so I'm going to stop here and do a knock on this tree. See if I get anything knocked back. So, I'm going to put the camera down. My recorder paused for a moment and just to update everybody again what's going on. As I talked about last night, I brought a group of people out here, including Chris Wingard, Kat Young, myself, and a bunch of members who attended Kat and Tess's event. We heard wood knocks, screams, grunts, growls, and I'm out here this afternoon checking for any evidence. And I have not found anything to support what we were hearing last night, or to conclude what we were hearing last night, to verify. So I went up to the clearing, looked around. I was on my way back to the pavilion when, in that direction, right up over that rise there, I heard one solid wood knock. There's nobody in this part of the woods. This is an old abandoned picnic area. As you can see, there's some old abandoned tables up there. They're all kind of littered through here. I don't know why this is an abandoned area, but as you can see, it's surrounded by woods. The forest is taken back over. The old abandoned picnic pavilion's right there. There's nobody up here. There's nobody in the parking lot. The road is probably about 100 yards from where I'm at, right up there. And there's traffic on it. You can hear them driving by. But there's nobody in the woods here. I did several knocks and got no response. As a matter of fact, I just did a couple of knocks and got no response. But as I was walking back to the picnic pavilion, I did not have my video on. Something knocked at me from where I just came from. So that's why I'm doing the knocks again. I don't know what it was. I came back up, looked around, don't see anything. Don't hear anything. I'm going to try to do a couple more knocks. And if I don't hear any more responses, then I'm going to start making my way back and see if something knocks again. So I'm going to wait for this car to pass. As you can hear it up on the highway up there. You'll probably see it in a second. Alright, so the vehicles have passed. I'm going to wait for it to get quiet. I'm going to... It sounds like acorns are falling. Okay, so I'm going to do some knocks. Alright, here we go. I'm going to do a couple more knocks. Now, I can't be sure, but it sounded like there was a branch snap and then a clip-clop type of sound, like could have been an acorn. I don't know. I'm going to do one more set of knocks and I'm going to start walking back to the pavilion. I'll leave my recorder run and see what happens. I'm going to put this behind me as I walk. Getting back to the picnic pavilion now. Okay, the last thing that happened to us last night here at the pavilion, once we got everybody back here, was Chris was standing right over there. There was a group of people sitting here, standing here. Kat was sitting here on this table, and I was standing here. And I was walking around the pavilion on the outside. And Chris was doing calls, and we were doing a couple knocks. And in the distance, in that direction, way distance, we were hearing something answering Chris's calls. And I was trying to focus on listening to these reply calls or return calls. I had my hands on the banister here, and I had my head down, concentrating. And he did a call, and no sooner did he do a call than the entire group jumped. And literally, jumped. And they were all like, "What was that?" And then all the flashlights went on, and they all went down to this end of the picnic pavilion. And what they reported hearing was the sound of this. And they thought somebody was over here, but nobody was. As you can see, there's nothing down there, no tracks, no sign of anything, nothing. So that was enough for the group that was here. They decided it was time to go, and they left. I wanted to stay, but being that we had a group of people that were pretty shaken up by what they were hearing in the woods, not ever experiencing anything like that or familiar with those kinds of sounds, and then having things capped off by something tapping at the railing and not seeing anything, decided it was best that we take everybody back to their lodging and places they were staying for the night. So we left. In conclusion, I can't tell you what happened out here. I don't know. I can't say if it was a Bigfoot. I didn't see it. I saw some kind of orange eye shine up in the tree that moved between the two trees at a very fast pace. Could have been a bat, a night bird. I don't know what that was. It might have had a natural explanation. The wood knocks I can't explain. They were loud. They were crisp. They were solid. One single knocks. I can't explain the growling. That might have been a bear or some other nocturnal animal. It didn't want us where we were at. The grunts, the barking, I don't know what that was. Maybe, again, a bear that didn't want us in there. I can't explain the response to our calls, our screams. I don't know. I can't explain the knock I just heard walking back to the pavilion just now. I don't have an explanation for it. It could be all rational, logical explanations, and I'm just not seeing the source or the reason behind it. But something strange going on up here, and I really think this place needs further investigation. And I'm hoping to get back here again with a group to look into this further. So that's it for now from the abandoned picnic area in Roan Mountain, Tennessee. And thanks for watching.